Hello everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to my informative speech video presentation. Let me ask you all a question. Wouldn't it be cool if you had a time machine and you could go back in time and explore some of the things and events that occurred in the month and year of your birth? Well, we don't have time machines, but we do have the next best thing, and that is the internet. Today, I want to discuss with you several things and events that occurred in the month and year of my birth, which was March 1970. During my research, I came across many cool and interesting facts and events that occurred in the month and year of my birth. I hope that you find them interesting, and I hope that you enjoy them as well. Like I said, there was a lot of information to cover, so I narrowed it down to 4 topics that I want to discuss with you all today. The first topic is celebrity birthdays. Queen Latifah was born on March 18, 1970. She started out her career as a singer and a rapper. Her first album was called All Hail to the Queen, and it came out in 1989, and it sold over 1 million copies. She went on to become an accomplished songwriter, producer, and actress. And she was nominated for an Academy Award for her awesome performance in the movie Chicago. Vince Vaughn was born on March 28, 1970. He is one talented comedic actor. He's been in such movies as Wedding Crashers, Old School, and Couples Retreat. If you really want to have a good laugh, then check out one of those movies. I know you'll have a really good time. The next area I want to explore are the movies that came out in March 1970. There were 2 documentaries that hit the big screen. The first documentary was called Woodstock, 3 Days of Peace and Music. The documentary documented the iconic Woodstock Festival that took place in Bethel, New York in 1969 on a dairy farm. It captured the residents' reactions to the 400,000 young people that came out to the festival to enjoy the music of their generation. The next documentary was called King, a Film Record, Montgomery to Memphis. This powerful Academy Award nominated documentary documented the civil rights movement led by Dr. Martin Luther King. It featured key events in the civil rights movement, starting with the 1955 bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama. The next area I want to explore is one of my favorite, is music. The Beatles came out with the song Let It Be, and it was released in March 1970. It was written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney was inspired to write this song because the band was considering breaking up after the death of their manager, Brian Epstein. In his frustration, this beautiful song, Let It Be, was created. The next event that I want to talk about that happened in music in March 1970 was the 13th Annual Grammy Awards. The Grammy Awards, it was their first time having a live broadcast. Simon & Garfunkel's song, Bridge Over Troubled Water, won Best Song, Best Record, and Song of the Year. And my final topic is politics. Richard Nixon was the 37th president. He was starting his 2nd year in office in March 1970. Although his presidency ended with his resignation due to the Watergate scandal, in March 1970, his administration announced that they would be seeking ways to end segregation in the United States. Also, Richard Nixon enjoyed music in the company of celebrities. So he brought entertainment back into the White House. In March 1970, it was announced that John and June Carter Johnny and June Carter would be headlining an event for the First Lady and President called A Country Evening in the East Room in the White House. Well, I believe you have heard a lot of interesting facts and events that occurred in the month and year of my birth. A queen was born. The Beatles told us, just let it be. We got a chance to experience the path of Dr. Martin Luther King in becoming a civil rights icon. And finally, President Richard Nixon brought music back to the White House. I hope you have enjoyed going back in time with me and experiencing the different events and things that happened in the month and year of my birth. I look forward to looking at your video and finding out the different things that occurred in the month and year of your birth. And I also look forward to your feedback on my video. So thank you.